I want to explain to you why equipment financing is so much better than real estate. Let me tell you a little story. So I was in South Africa and I was looking for properties, and I'm just looking for a two or $300,000 home. And South Africa is beautiful. The landscape, the ocean, the mountains, it's gorgeous. So the funny thing about it is I'm going around with these real estate agents, and it's amazing how much work they put in to try to get somebody a home, but it's the most inefficient business model I've ever seen. It's literally you're dealing with tire kickers for the most part. You're showing them homes. He's driving me around town, and literally, I am, if you will, a tire kicker because what I'm really doing is collecting data to figure out how does the home purchasing process actually work here in South Africa. Because obviously I'm an American, so I'm trying to figure out like how this works, what's the nuances, what do I need to be concerned with, what I need to be aware of. I'm a very cerebral buyer, so I'm really just using these agents to get information on how the process works. But they're putting in hours and hours and hours of work on the front end, driving me around, talking to me, doing all this DD, sending me listings where really there's just too many points of failure. I mean, I don't even know if they have inspections here, but I'm assuming those could go haywire. Does the financing go haywire? Do they get the mortgage? Do they get approved? Do they have the cash? Do they have the deposits? There's so many points of failure, and it's such a high contact business model where you have to be in front of the client. You have to always be available, return their calls, return their emails. It's just a miserable business model as far as I'm concerned. And the reason why equipment financing is so much better, it's digital. I don't have to be in front of you. I can use a laptop, I can use a cell phone. And when you're niched, you become the expert. So people actually seek you out for your expertise because you become the go to person for this thing. And when you leverage it, so you're not doing the selling yourself, you're using partners. So the way I structured it is I don't sell financing to the doctors. I work in the medical realm. I don't go after the doctors. I just partner with equipment sellers, and I develop relationships with my partners. I call them my MVPs, my most valuable partners. They do the selling for me because it benefits them. If their machine costs $40,000 and the monthly payment is 800 bucks, doesn't that sound more attractive than telling the doctor, yeah, it's 40 grand? Or, oh, it's 800 bucks, doc, and it's 100% tax deductible. The doctor say, great, how do I sign up? Yeah, contact Jermaine. He'll take care of it. So when it comes to me, the deal's done. So I'm not dealing with tire kickers. They're weeding out all the tire kickers for me. When you partner with the right people, your business and life gets easier. So to me, it's always funny with real estate. And this whole thing in South Africa opened my eyes to how inefficient that sales process is and how highly efficient my particular equipment finance process is. I've been doing this since 2003, so I've figured out all the nuances and the best ways to go about it because I've tried all the other stuff. I used to try to go after the doctors myself, and it was a waste of my time. I mean, I would get wins, I would get deals funded, but I would be making cold calls and follow up calls all day long. I'm talking 8, 10, 12 hours a day. There's better ways to do this. I need to make 300 calls. I can make 30, 40, 50 calls because they're highly targeted and highly efficient. And you leverage your network where you become the expert within a niche. So if this was helpful, if this was interesting, I do have a free training. Check it out and hopefully it helps. Hope you're well. Talk to you later.